Hi guys, it's Susan from Second Act. How are you? I hope everyone had a great weekend. Today is May 23rd, 2017, and I had my VSG surgery on September 27th, 2016, and my height weight was 240 pounds. My surgery weight was 225, and today my weight is the same, 179. So my weight is not budging, and I don't know what is going on with that. But we'll get into that in just a minute. So, well, no, let's get into it now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's baffling me a little bit, but I'm trying not to get discouraged about it. I think you all know that, my goal was to be in the 170s. So overall, mentally, I'm really happy because I am in the 170s. I still, without a doubt, would like to lose 20 more pounds, but, I'm comfortable being where I am. Having said that, though, I do want to lose more weight, and I don't understand why I'm on this plateau, or stall, whatever you want to call it. But I've just, for the past 6 weeks now, I think, I actually didn't go, I meant to go back and actually look at the dates to see how long it's been, but it's definitely been somewhere around 6 weeks where I have just been playing around with this 1 pound, like going up and down with this 1 pound between 180, 179, 180, 179. It's going back and forth. And I don't know what's going on with that. Now, I will say this. Most of you know I'm older, I'm 56, and my menopause started for me at the beginning of this year. I stopped having my periods at the beginning of this year, somewhere around December, January. And for instance, today, right now, might be a little hard to tell on here, but I am breaking out like a 16-year-old. I mean, I just have, acne breaking out on my face. So, although I can't speak to this intelligently and like truly tell you what's going on in my body, I can tell you that something hormonally is going on because of the way I'm breaking out. We've also had a lot going on. I've mentioned in previous videos that we're getting our house ready to sell. We've been really working hard on the house. We've been, packing things up, cleaning closets out, just trying to get the house market ready. Um, and so, even though I don't want to necessarily say it's been super stressful, there is some stress in that. There's the stress of, thinking about moving, working every single weekend, sometimes even after work, coming home and continuing to do things to get the house ready. Um, so, that might be taking its toll on me a little bit as well. So maybe just because my stress level might be a little higher than it normally is, maybe that's contributing to this because I honestly have not changed my eating habits, and as a matter of fact, there's been a few days where I've really felt I've done well, and I've thought in my head, okay, for sure tomorrow the scale will have gone down, and it doesn't. So I really wish I could speak more intelligently about what is going on, but unfortunately I can't. I don't really know. Um, I'm trying to be good. I've been very active, not formal exercise, but, I'm talking like we've been lifting heavy boxes. I've been working in the yard, doing a lot of physical stuff. So I would think that that would have encouraged some weight loss, but it hasn't. So the only thing I really can attribute it to, and the fact that I'm breaking out, and I know that, stress, I believe it's, there's something that stress causes you to, I think, hold on to weight. I've heard, and the name is escaping me right now, but there is something to that. So that's really the only thing I can attribute it to. I really can't, I don't know what else to attribute it to, but, um, what can I do? The only thing I will say is I went out with some girlfriends last night for dinner and I hadn't seen them probably in about 5 weeks or so. And both my girlfriends were like, oh my gosh, you look so much thinner. And I feel it in my clothes. Like I wore some size 10 pants to work yesterday that, I would not have fit into. So, I feel myself getting smaller. I truly do. I wore some pajamas last night that were kind of falling off my hips, that just, maybe a couple weeks ago weren't that loose. So, I'm feeling that my body's getting smaller, but you would think if your body's getting smaller, you would be, seeing some weight loss on the scale too. But um, I don't want to harp on that too much because I don't put that much um, clout on the scale at this point now because, if I were, even if I were trying to deceive you guys by saying, oh, I'm eating, well, I'm not doing anything wrong, you know, if I were trying to deceive you, then that'd be one thing. But I know I have been eating well. I've been eating the same. I just don't know if my body has changed now and my body has acclimated to what I'm eating and if I need to switch things up, and that may very well be a part of it. So I really, I guess, need to analyze that, need to try a few things. I said that last week as well, but again, with everything we've got going on, it was an extremely busy week. We had a garage sale this weekend. And so there was a lot of effort this past week in getting everything ready for the garage sale. But it was great because I really feel like a load has been lifted because we just got rid of so many things at the garage sale, and it's amazing how much lighter it makes you feel to just get rid of stuff that you don't need. And we weren't even looking to make money. We were really just looking at the whole situation as free hauling, like getting people to haul some of this big stuff out of here for free, like take it. I was accepting any and all offers. So it just felt good. And the few items that were left, we just packed up in the car and took directly to Goodwill. So that was a good feeling, made us feel lighter and better. And now we're, free of that junk. So, and that might be what, the whole acne issue might be too, is just kind of the stress of the past week, because this past week was a little more stressful in getting ready for everything. So we'll see if anything changes this coming week. But I don't want to harp too much on the scale because, it's not like it's depressing me whatsoever. It's not. I do feel myself getting thinner. I'm perfectly comfortable where I'm at. But again, I don't want to settle here either. So we're going to keep moving forward. I almost didn't make a video because I thought I just don't really have anything to talk about or anything significant to report. And then I thought, no, you know what? I haven't skipped a week yet. I don't want to skip a week, just because I don't have, good news to report. This is part of the journey. It's part of what I see in a lot of other videos that other people have also experienced, where they reach a certain point where they come to a stall. I feel mine has been significantly long. I mean, I feel like 6 weeks or so for a stall seems to be a long period of time. So I'd really like to see this break sooner than later. But again, I'm okay with it. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm getting depressed over this or anything. It's not like that, but it's just, I would just like to see this move on. But I think I'm really going to have to probably make some kind of a change significantly to make that happen. So we'll see. So other than that, I don't really know that I do have anything else to report, but I did want to just make sure that I checked in with you guys. And, you know, again, it's part of the journey, so I'm going to report the good, the bad, and the flat line. to you guys each week. So that's what I've got this week. I hope that your weeks went much better than mine as far as weight loss goes. I'm seeing you guys, some of you guys out there, new Nisi, sleeved after 60. Oh, there's so many of you. I mean, I can't even name you all. But it is amazing to me how much weight you're losing. Like, you guys have surpassed me. I started before you guys, but you guys have surpassed me. But now you guys are my inspiration, because I'm looking at all of you out there who are losing weight and reaching those goals, like getting into the 160s and getting into the 150s, and that's really encouraging me. I look at you guys and I'm like, okay, they're doing it. I know I can do it. I know I just need to break through this. So thank you so much for encouraging me now, and being my inspiration for wanting to get into the 160s and the 150s now too. So anyway, hope you guys all have a great week. Have a great long weekend. It's going to be a nice Memorial Day weekend. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and we will talk next week. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.